Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Anthem. We're back. I'm doing another one on it. I had a video where we kind of went over the reveal stream for Anthem, or the reveal gameplay feature video thing. Anyway, I'll link that in the description. But it got my creative juices flowing and my noggin thinking about what is going to be cool about this game and what I'm interested in. And there's a few things that I've been paying attention to the community. I've been paying attention to what people are saying, and I am kind of interested in this game more than I thought I was at the beginning. Like, the reveal was interesting, the gameplay was interesting, but I left it kind of going, that looks interesting. So the more I think about it, the more I engage with it, I think, hey, this could be really cool. So I've got a couple things that I am excited about, so we're going to talk about those today. But I'm going to ask you right now, if you're excited about Anthem, what is the one thing you are most excited about in the game, outside of the game, about the game? Just one thing. Name me one thing you're most interested in for Anthem, the game. Now, I'm going to go over 5 things I'm interested in. They're in no particular order. These are just the order that I thought of them, so I wrote them down in that order. So let's get right to it. So, what am I excited about in Anthem? First one, the big one, open world. That's one of their big selling points, is it's an open world game. They're going to be able to, your character can go out, explore, and go anywhere they want to. Now, obviously, it's a video game, so there's going to be certain places you can't go because it's too hard or it's locked off or whatever, but in my mind, I'm picturing you jump off that cliff, you dive down, and you can fly in any direction and go do anything you want to do. Now, there'll be caves, there'll be underwater, there'll be all these different things. But I'm hoping with the flying, you can just go fly and go anywhere. Once you get to the edge of the map, you just have to turn around and come back or something like that. So I'm hoping open world really means open world, not like Destiny 1 open world where you got this one little play area and then you got to go through a path to the next little play area. And that's generally how it works. No, I'm hoping it actually means open world. You can go out, you can fly. I say, I want to go to this point, jump off the cliff, fly over there, and just have some fun, or fast travel, or however they want to do it. Open world means open world to me. I want to be able to go anywhere, do anything in the open world. I see a little dot on my map I can fly to and explore it. So something like that would be nice. I'm interested in that. That's a big selling point for me. If you can make it truly open world, a la Skyrim, or I haven't played Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it looked pretty awesome as far as the open world aspect. Those games do open world. If you can get something like that with the shooting mechanics of a, good third-person shooting mechanics, I'm on board. I'm excited. The second thing I kind of got excited about, but not as much, is dynamic environments. I'm not sure what that's going to mean. I'm not sure if that means it's just going to, randomly do things. The sun will go down, it'll come up, there'll be rain, there'll be wind, there'll be snow. I mean, the first game that comes to my mind with dynamic environments is actually Minecraft. And in that game, it was pretty cool. It wasn't very dynamic. There was some things, it would rain and it would not rain, but as you changed areas, it would change how the rain, so it would snow in certain areas. So something like that in a game like Anthem would be very interesting and very cool. So I can get behind dynamic environments. Maybe it brings in new enemies. Enemies act differently when certain things happen. I can see that being really, really exciting. So dynamic environments is something I am interested in. So hopefully they pull that off well, and it adds to the gameplay, not just, messes up your HUD or makes you where you can't see as far. I want it to actually do things into the game, change the environment, open up places, flood areas, bring new enemies, make other enemies do certain things, something like that. It'd be cool what if there was a quest that you could only complete when it was raining, like you had to wait, or you had to wait until nighttime to do something because a character, an NPC, doesn't show up until nighttime. I think that should be something that should be paid attention to. I think it could be cool. So that's interesting. Another thing, so the third thing, number 3, is investment gaming. A recent article came out where the creators of Anthem talked about it being a 10-year journey. Now, Destiny, who will forever be the comparison to this game until the game comes out, we can say, oh, it's not like Destiny. Destiny has a 10-year journey. It was released by some documents from Activision talking about Destiny or Activision and Bungie have a 10-year plan for their game. It was a couple years ago this information came out, but Anthem has been talked about to be a 10-year journey, which I like investment gaming. I may not have as much time as I want to have to invest in the games I want to invest in, but I can pick and choose, and when a game hooks me, I'm in there. So I'm hoping for investment gaming, and there's a lot to do. It's a rich environment. It keeps me engaged for a long time. So there's a lot of things to look forward to as far as investment gaming goes with Anthem. So I'm kind of excited about that. Number 4. This may be the most interesting to me. A long and solid story. Now, this story for Anthem is coming to you by writer Drew Karpyshyn. If I said his name right, I feel like that's right. It's Karpyshyn. I'm calling him Drew. But he is the writer for Mass Effect 1 and 2 and KOTOR. I'm thinking that's Knights of the Old Republic, but KOTOR, maybe it's a different game. Anyway, apparently those were some very well-written games that people very, very much loved. So the writing and the story, I want it to be solid. Now, this game will eventually break away from the Destiny comparisons in my mind. I'm sure as we get more information on the game, I'll be like, okay, it's just a cool game, not necessarily the Destiny challenger. So I'm thinking, but because we're coming from a game like Destiny, or at least I am, that the story was very lacking in Destiny 1 at the beginning. If this game can come out strong with a really good story that I'm really interested in and I'm engaged in, that has a good climax and just expands into the open world for the foreseeable future, I see this game being very good. I mean, I hope. I can always hope. Doesn't mean it'll actually come true. But I hope, but I also temper my expectations. But it looks like it's got good groundwork for a good story, a long and solid story. I'm calling it a long and solid story because that's what I want to see. And number 5, the last thing I wrote down, not necessarily the least important or most important, is the Frostbite engine. Now, why is the Frostbite engine so important, or why is that something I wrote down? Well, games like Battlefront and Battlefield 1 run on the Frostbite engine, and people I've read were talking about the gameplay reveal, being like, the game looks too pretty, it's never going to look that good. If you've played Battlefield 1, you know that the Frostbite engine can run some stuff. So as long as I'm getting my games right and my engines right, I'm thinking of the right thing. So Frostbite is a strong engine. It can run nice thing, and this is going to be a new game. It's not going to be an old game. It's going to be a new game coming out in 2018. So the Frostbite engine, I hope they push it to the max, get everything looking amazing. Destructible environments, weather, all the cool things that it can do. I want to see that. I want to see big open world Frostbite engine, you know, just a beautiful, beautiful game. Hopefully it'll be on PC. Hopefully I'll be able to play it on PC and I'll have a nice upgraded PC by the time it comes out. But I'm excited about those things. What are you excited most about for Anthem? What do you want to know more about? I'm very interested in a lot of things, but there's just not a lot of information right now. There's some groundswell, but there's some excitement, but not a lot of information coming out. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. And until then, and until next time, I'm Death from Above, and I will see you later. See you, bye.